Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. And this is a very late April hits and misses video because as you know, life does get busy. So I wanted to start this video with all of my spring bracelet designs, and I did recently share these in the last few videos. So I did focus on wearing these bracelets for the month of April. And I thought rather than go through them all up close again, I thought I would just give you my quick thoughts on each of them. So we'll start with this bracelet design here. This is my rose gold with the soft pink. And I found I was wearing this design on more of my dressier occasions. I find the rose gold is much more dressy. It's not a casual look. So this one I didn't have as much opportunity to wear, so I only wore it maybe 1 or 2 times in the month of April. This design right here, I was reworking it a few times, so I did wear different versions of it throughout the month. I find that this one can be a little bit more casual just because of the softer colors and the more predominantly silver charms. And I don't have a lot of CZs on this design. So with this bracelet, I did move this charm up to be in the middle of the bracelet because the sunlight makes this one shine so pretty. So I did want it to move it up right into the center. And it's been a really pretty design. I'm really happy with how these Muranos are now more of the focus. They are a quieter Murano. So combining them with some silver charms, it makes them stand out a little bit more compared to some of the other pink charms that I had on here. And I'm enjoying this design, and I think this one will be around for next spring as well. This one here will also be a permanent design. And this bracelet is so fun with the colors on here. I like that I have multiple colors. I don't typically design with a whole bunch of different colors, but it really works for me on this design. And I do like the little panda in the center. So this one I consider a permanent design as well. This design here is also a permanent design. It's my cherry blossom, and I've had this one for quite a few years now, and I've just been tweaking it along the way. And so with this bracelet design here, I find as pretty as it is, it's not super casual for me. I do like to kind of wear this one as my dressier, this one as my casual, these two here, and this one just kind of falls somewhat in the middle. It is a permanent design, and I would say this is in my top 5 bracelets that I own. And then this last bracelet design that I have on the multi-strand, this one here, I don't think it will be permanent. I can see myself pulling it apart, making some changes. I do really like the dangles on here, and I love these Muranos. But yeah, I'm not sure it will be permanent. I don't feel that same attachment to it. But I am enjoying this design so far this spring, and I can see wearing this definitely into summertime. These little pave daisies do make the design a little bit more dressy, but I can still see wearing it a little bit more casual as well. Next, I wanted to share a pre-loved purchase that I made in April, and this is the multi-strand bracelet. And it basically has a clip right in the center. So typically you would have a clip that is a little bit more exceptional or striking or one of your favorites because it really is highlighted nicely on this bracelet. And this one came with a beautiful clip. It's a 2-tone clip, and it's called the Lace Flower. So let me share with you in a catalog this clip and the other dangle clips that were available at that time. This is my Winter 2013 collection book, and on this page I have some clips here that have the dangles. There at the top is the dogwood clip for $65, and it's somewhat similar to the one that I just showed you. The lace flower is quite a price difference. It's $160 back in the day, and it is somewhat similar in design to the dogwood. So I do have one of each, and let me share them with you. The lace flower clip has quite a large amount of 14 karat gold. It has little balls of it in between the flower petals all the way around. And then in the center is a black zirconia, and that is wrapped with 14 karat gold as well. And then the back of this clip looks like so. So you can see that the gold is only in the front part, not on the back. You see how there they divided it? So that was some cost savings for Pandora. And then the dogwood clip has a different bail, if you want to call it that, or the base of the clip has a swirl pattern. You've got the CZ in the center, the clear CZ. I think there's a pink as well. And it's just a little bit more open of a design. So let's put the two side by side. I thought that these two, if I wanted to, could be a match on a bracelet. They're similar but different. But one thing I did want to ask you with this multi-strand bracelet is if you have any cleaning tips, let me know in the comments below, because I know that this fine chain is really difficult to clean. The previous owner did try cleaning this one with baking soda and aluminum foil. And how you can tell is by inside the clasp. Let me share this up close with you so you can see what I mean. Do you see how the inside of this clasp has kind of like peeled back silver? You can see where the hallmark used to be. There's a faint outline of where it is inside, but it kind of has a powdery look, a little rusty spots as well. So I think that they gave this one the aluminum foil baking soda treatment. And let me share with you the inside of this clasp on this bracelet. So this is the 5-clip station bracelet. And look at the difference between these two clasps. So you can see that this one was definitely given a treatment to clean it. And I don't see a lot of damage on the outside of the bracelet where the lettering is, but you can tell there's something going on with the inside. I'm just going to quickly take this clip off and share that with you. And if I open up this clip, you can see inside there is the hallmark. So it's not quite the same treatment that they gave this clip, thank goodness, because this is a valuable clip compared to the bracelet. But if you have any suggestions for me on how to clean this bracelet and these fine chains, I would love to hear it. And I'm thinking that some of you will suggest this jewelry care kit. I do own this. I have never opened it up. Okay, this is one of my Pandora misses that's very personal. For some reason, I save things like this. I've cleaned Pandora with the Dawn dish soap and a toothbrush and other methods. But for some reason, I have such a hard time using products like this. I just keep saving them and I don't know why. So that is my own personal miss, and I really should open this up and especially use it on my Pandora rose. Another update that I wanted to give is on this heart toggle bracelet. I did decide that I'm going to take it into my local jewelry store and see how much they're going to charge me for just removing a couple of these links to size it down. The only problem is right now with my working hours, it matches my jewelry store hours perfectly, so I just haven't had a chance to get into the store. But I will keep you updated once I find out how much that will cost. Another little update that I wanted to give is on these two Muranos here. In my previous video, I shared that I know that I have an authentic one and a fake one. So this one here is authentic and this one here is fake. And I totally forgot to share the writing on the core of this Murano and show you how they compare. So I thought I would do that now. Here is the back of the Murano. So that one doesn't really tell the story, but let me flip it over. And now you can totally tell the difference. The one on the left is real. The one on the right, the lettering is totally different. The spacing is different. The width of the core is different. There's, you know, the right letters are there and the numbers, but it's definitely not authentic. The last thing that I wanted to share is the beginning of my Tinkerbell bracelet design. So I'm not quite sure what direction I'm going to be going with this design. So what I do is I just kind of randomly throw some things together on a bracelet and I see what works, what I like, what I don't like, and I start removing and adding things, and then that's how I slowly start building a bracelet design. So on this design here, I've got some nighttime themed celestial charms. I've got the dark, kind of a midnight blue. Here is Tinkerbell's dress. I've got some green in the center with Tinkerbell on the thimble. And on the thimble, there are some stars on either side. And that's what's kind of giving me the idea that maybe I want to do something a little bit different and do a night design or kind of bring in the celestial look into Tinkerbell. And also with this little dangle here, you can see that there's some stars and a moon in the background. And then on the other side, I've got a 14 karat gold charm, some more stars. This is the Tinkerbell Murano. So what I do is I kind of quickly just kind of put things together on a bracelet and see what I like. Other charms that I pulled that I thought I might use on this design, I put on a charm rod and then I just kind of play around a little bit. So I was thinking I could go with white. Here's the moss. I kind of like the look of the dark with the gold. I have some of those Cabochon Kiss spacers with the moonstone. I've got more two-tone here, the flowers. This little heart always makes me think of stars, the way the CZs are. And then I could even go with this little anchor dangle. And I've got the row of hearts there, some spacers. And then I've got some more blue. This one here is the Galaxy, I think, with the blue CZ in the center. Orbit. I've got the Saturn spacers and then another Tinkerbell Murano. So right now I'm just kind of playing around with all of these charms and seeing what direction this bracelet takes me, but I will keep you updated as I'm making the changes. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this April Hits and Misses video, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.